Here's your daily hat trick. Real Madrid continue their sneaky summer spending with Jovic purchased. Suarez and Messi in Miami is possible, but so is me not being a miserable git.
Nothing possible.
And think twice before dropping dimes on new kits. I switched it up on Gino. I didn't throw it to the actual show.
Yeah, because you're like, it's next on Post to Post,
Right.
and then the whole thing happens.
I didn't. I switched it up. I wanted to see how on fire he was, and Gino did not
You know
disappoint.
who's not on fire? The Argentine under-20s.
Out!
Boom.
First elimination of the summer for one of Argentina's national teams as they go to the under-20s to Mali. Penalty shootout. Nicely done. Nicely done. And did I hear the United States eliminated
That's
France?
right. So basically that means that the United States are World Cup champions now. Let's go. We beat France. We beat the defending champions, right? Gino, that's how it works, right? It's the rules of titles.
No, it's
we
the
beat France,
under-20s.
No,
So
same
U.S.
thing.
move on.
U.S. has won FIFA. Let's go.
Guys, thanks for joining us. Jeremy St. Louis alongside the Mike Fuentes, who is surprisingly dressed in black.
It's a cool
Welcome
shirt. It's
to
my
these.
Foo Fighters shirt.
Welcome to the Tuesday edition of the program. Of course, we're going to get things started with what we always do, the daily news. Gino,
Flip it.
Oh, you want the thing?
Yeah.
Flip it and reverse it.
you try and throw stuff out on Gino, and you just don't know how it's going to go. Okay, obviously the big news of the day is, of course, Real Madrid signing Luka Jovic, the third summer signing for Real Madrid. The other two kind of went under the radar. Rodrigo and Militao are now joining Jovic and being talked about in the conversation. Jovic coming over for $67 million from Eintracht Frankfurt. What a great piece of business this is for Eintracht Frankfurt and Benfica. There were reports that said Benfica were getting 50%, but Eric Krakauer is telling me this afternoon it's 20%.
Yeah, it's in the 30 range.
But still, I mean,
Either
that's
way,
a good piece of business.
That's money for nothing. They didn't have to negotiate the deal. They didn't have
Nope.
to have him on the roster. They didn't have to pay him for that 1 year he was in Frankfurt.
Exactly.
So I kind of like Porto's hand more than
Benfica.
Frankfurt.
Benfica.
Benfica, sorry.
Yeah.
I have Porto on the brain.
Great piece of business there. And guys, what do you think about this signing for Real Madrid? A true number 9 that they're now getting, a guy who can score goals. He's a poacher. He can do it with the right. He can do it with the left. He's fast. He's positionally aware.
That's something
That's
that
the guy who
sounds like
gets all kinds of good things done in front of goal.
He sounds like the Ginsu knife there. It slices, it dices, it, that's
Yeah, no,
you
but
give him that treatment. Right now.
no, but he is. The question I have, and guys, maybe you can answer this: what role is he going to play in his first year? Because when he went to Benfica, he came from Red Star, went to Benfica, didn't get a regular place in the starting 11, and they ended up loaning him out to Eintracht Frankfurt because of the fact he just wasn't productive. If he's going into the same system at Real Madrid, are we looking at a player who is really productive right now, but not going to be so productive at Real Madrid because he's going to be playing behind Benzema? So I'm curious to know what the thoughts are of what kind of role you think he's going to play.
I don't think he's going to be playing alongside. I think he's going to play with Benzema. I think it's going to be both of them. Because remember, like, Ronaldo kind of had this like winger mentality, then he kind of became a striker.
But then you have two players occupying the same space on the pitch.
Yeah, we're going to see. I mean, I think he's going to benefit from being at Madrid because he's going to have better service now. Because you can say that he's going to get better service at Madrid than he did at a Frankfurt or a Benfica, right?
Well, I mean, that's
Because
the
other
hope.
the other players are more quality.
That's
So
the
you
hope.
would see.
Modric probably has another year or two. His legs are starting to go.
Kroos, my boy
Tony
Kroos.
Kroos had a terrible season last
My
year,
boy
so you
Kroos
think he's
control?
got to go.
No.
He's got to have a good season.
No, all right.
All right.
Jeremy,
Nice
you're supposed to laugh at these things. You
Yep.
need to lighten up.
Daniel's watching from Toronto.
Yeah.
The Big Smoke, where Raptors tied 1-1. Mike, you're a big basketball fan, so I had to
am.
get that in there.
I am.
I was strutting around here pretty good after the Raptors won game 1.
was.
Not
He
so
was.
much after game 2.
Very Drake-like of him after the first game. Yeah.
Except I didn't curse them.
Exactly.
Okay, Andrew says Jovic will start on the bench, line up in a 4-4-2 maybe until Benz is out. See, and that was something else I was wondering. Do they alter the formation? Does Zidane alter the formation in order to put him in?
The thing about Madrid is they're not really the type to have guys on the roster that just sit around. They're either like in or they're not. You know, the guys that don't start right away, I feel like they kind of get phased out. The fans kind of get upset, and then they're gone. You know what I'm saying? Right? Like how many guys come in there and they sit around for a few years and then they become a thing? That almost never happens at Madrid.
Michael Owen had a problem. He came over. He was a big player. Came over there and basically sat on the bench.
And then phased out.
And then was phased out. I mean, Cassano, I think, was there for a a little bit. Antonio Cassano, another player that came over. A lot of hype.
Yeah, he had a lot of problems though.
I remember him though because he had the fur coat on. For the unveiling.
He showed up with that Italian swag.
Yeah, the fur.
And he was a great player, but the thing when players don't play right away at Madrid, I think they just get phased out really fast.
Well, we were talking about this. Eric and I were talking about this earlier about who was the last true number 9 that Real Madrid had, and he was saying, well, maybe Raul, but I was thinking more Van Nistelrooy. Ruud Van Nistelrooy was
100%.
100%.
Yeah, he was a statue. Yeah.
He was magnificent.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't know what the grass was like on the other side of the halfway line because he never went back there.
And he was fast.
For him, that was miles away.
In his United days, he was a runner, but not by the time he got to Madrid. Yeah.
Carlos wants to know, who would you start, Jovic or Benzema? Well, Benzema's the proven property. So right now I'm going with Benzema, but I'm going to get Jovic in there. I'm thinking maybe we see how he is in the preseason. Maybe we throw him in to an early Champions League group game. Or maybe we look at him in the Copa del Rey.
I think we're seriously underrating Benz's playing off the ball touchability.
Benzema had a great season, but Benzema's...
in that main striker role, but I feel like we're not giving him enough credit in terms of his actual skill. We're making it seem like he can only score goals.
Jeff here with the Bitterman post.
Yeah, wow. Geoff Davis. I hope Real Madrid fails times, what is that? Getting in that
trillion?
number. Is it
a trillion?
Is it a trillion?
That's a trillion?
Yeah, it's a trillion. Could have gone higher, man. You know, come on, you got to commit.
Omar says here, I think it's a good reason for Benzema to stop slacking before the end of his contract. And that's what Zidane wants. Zidane wants to bring
the best season of his career.
Zidane wants to bring competition to certain parts of the lineup. That's why he's looking at Mendy to come in and challenge Marcelo at the left back position.
Yeah.
Ferland Mendy.
Oh, bring in the French guy, and then the French guy is being threatened. That's funny how that works.
Ferland Mendy. The reports this afternoon said that Ferland Mendy and Eden Hazard will be confirmed by Real Madrid by the end of the week. So Real Madrid could have their summer business done by the second week of June.
They'll find ancillary pieces after this.
But they need to sell. Financial fair play. They've got players they got to move out.
Yeah, that's true.
Bale's got to go. James looks like he might go to Napoli. You need to make up some of that money if you're bringing in these players. So, I mean, I think for Real Madrid, in terms of their purchasing.
Do you need to make up the money or just make the appearance that you're making up the money? Yeah, see, Vinicius. Mike, I hope this doesn't happen to Vinicius. Yeah, I mean, he was playing, though. He just got injured. But he'll find a way in.
Yeah, and this is a good point here. Abdullah says Benzema doesn't have to worry because of Zizou's
crush won't put him on the bench because it's a French connection deal.
No, but that's the thing too, is Zidane does.
No, he liked him, but Benzema's coming off the best year he's had. I mean, I don't know why.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I think that obviously he's the future, but I'm really curious to see how Zidane integrates him into regular, semi-regular play, because you don't want to spend $67 million on a guy and have him ride the punt.
Benz is going to be 32, 33 this year? Do you know? Numbers guy? No? Yeah, I know he's in his 33, something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Always on the ball, Gino.
Okay. Let's move along. Maria's given us the move along signal, and we were talking about James, and a good, interesting quote today from Karl-Heinz Rummenigge from Bayern Munich, who said that he had a conversation with James, and James said, you know what, I don't want you guys to exercise my buyout clause or the option to buy clause in my contract. I want to leave. And so Rummenigge said, okay, we're going to let you go then. And so he's headed back to Madrid, possibly to Napoli, as you mentioned. Here's what Rummenigge said, which is causing some headlines here. That's not the style of Bayern. We don't want to do human trafficking to push something somewhere elsewhere to make some money. FC Bayern has never been about that. And what he's referring to is the fact that they could have bought James and then sold him on for more to make a profit. And that's what he's referring to. He's saying that he's accusing other clubs of doing human trafficking. I like Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. I like Bayern Munich. I like the way that the club is designed, but this is an abuse of the term human trafficking.
Yeah,
because human trafficking refers to people that are being sold against their will.
Very vile practice. I mean,
and I think that is not what football is
No.
about. Football is a business. These players are not being sent to and fro against
They're
their
getting
will.
paid
They're making
to do things.
a significant amount of money,
Yeah,
more than all of us.
No, and I mean, and that would have been good business as long as you give James head up. Hey, look, we're going to exercise this thing. You don't want to be here anyway, so we're going to make some coin in the process. You okay with that? He'd probably be like, yeah, of course. I'm getting out of here either way.
Yeah.
What do I care? You've been good to me. Let's do this.
So those was Rumenaga's comments today.
Trying to take some moral high ground there.
Is it unethical for clubs to profit off of players, or is that just the business of football?
But they're getting paid. I mean, the players, they're paying the players. So what's the problem?
Right, but if they had have done that, let's say they do exercise the clause to keep James and then sell him off to whomever for, I don't know, they buy him for 46, let's say they sell him for 55. Would you be like, oh my gosh, Bayern, what are they doing?
That's smart. The thing is that no move would happen without James agreeing anyway, because he'd have to sign a new contract wherever he goes. So he'd have to know where he's going before that happens.
Of course,
right?
of
yeah,
course.
so I don't have an issue with it.
Someone like Jovic that was signed for like $3 million, and then
They
sold
flipped him. They flipped him.
But that was a year later. They're going to do it like in the same summer.
But Jovic is not. But Jovic is also not benefiting from that. Do you know what I mean?
That's where the problem is.
He's going to make money. He's going to get probably 2 signing on fees, right? As part of that, the Benfica's getting. Everybody's getting paid on that deal. I mean, I don't think that.
Especially his agent.
I don't think that for Jovic.
His
I don't think
agent's the
he's
real
complaining
winner.
at all. James to Napoli for money. Bale to Man United for money, or Pogba, says Rafa. Napoli doesn't have the money to pay James' contract salary. Well, I mean,
he does.
that's a negotiation.
Yeah.
Benzema will be a good mentor for Jovic. I can see Jovic starting games against the lower level teams in La Liga, Copa del Rey, and Champions. Don't forget about Mbappe's transfer request, shocker, which was reported earlier today.
More information needed.
Yeah, heard that earlier today,
Yeah.
but haven't really seen a lot about that. So we're just going to leave that. We're just going to leave that for now. So, in terms of what Mbappe, who knows what he's going to do. Morata sold for 80 million. Jovic bought for 60 million. Great investments to me.
Yeah, you got to make it up when you can.
Absolutely.
So.
Okay, so Ferland Mendy's having medicals as well in Paris for Real Madrid. They want to announce that after the international break.
Yep.
For him to come in, as mentioned, he'll compete with Marcelo for the left back position. A lot like Marcelo, he's a guy that likes to get forward. He likes to be part of the attack, and this again is one of Zizou's things. He wants competition at a number of different positions. So that's what Mendy's being brought in for. Militao brought in at center back, so that's going to provide some competition there. And so we see another situation where Real Madrid going to pay good money. I think it's about 50 million euros, I think is what they were talking, to bring in a guy like Mendy. So that's good. There was also some stuff today, and we talked about this on Sports Burst at noon, and it's giving me a headache.
No, man, it's great. Let's go. Let's go.
Apparently David Beckham has called Luis Suarez.
A few people.
Has called
Few
Luis
people.
Suarez and said, yo, do you want to come to Miami?
Yeah.
The year after next.
You tired of eating stuff that's just paella? Yeah, you got stuff.
The year after next. Yeah, come to Miami and
Come
eat
to
stuff
Miami.
that's just
yeah,
paella.
and then you can eat more paella.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get croquetas, get that pastelito going, a little cafecito.
Cafecito.
Come to the office right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
We'll hook it up. We
Yeah.
should bring some of that stuff on the post set one day. See everything. Get
You
some,
can work on that on the
get
next
some
couple days
diesel fuel going.
with George hosting.
Yeah.
You can do that. So Suarez possibly coming to Miami. Do you think this is a good move for this team? Do you think this is the big money move they need to make to get people in the seats?
Yeah, I mean, it's a start. I think that you're going to need names. I mean, Jeremy, you've been here for 6 years now?
7,
in Miami?
yeah.
7 years in Miami. I lived here my whole life. If you do not have a winner, you don't have anything
No, you're out.
here in Miami because there's just too much competition between the beaches and the restaurants and the clubs and all that. So you need a winner. Suarez, don't get me started. Suarez is a known name. He'll put butts in seats. Now, I think James Rodriguez is a name that Beckham really needs to explore. Huge Colombian community here.
27 years old, so he's and this is what we were talking about earlier, is that a player who's, I don't like them buying players that are on
way
their, in
down,
their
yeah.
careers. A guy who's maybe just over the crest of his career, like a James Rodriguez, could come in and, like a Giovinco, light up Major League Soccer.
Giovinco was the guy who came over. I think he was 28 when he came.
And that was a
27,
great move by
and
Toronto.
lit up the league. I think he was like top scorer a few years in a row.
And loved Toronto. He was MVP
So
and
I think if you
won
put,
MLS Cup.
I'm not. I don't know how. I mean, I don't know any of these guys, and I hate to be the guy who's like guessing sports psychology with these people. But if you can convince James Rodriguez to come, he would be like a Miami icon here for a while. He already had the Miami link during the Big 3 era. He was walking around with LeBron James jersey. You know, if you're from Latin America and you come to Miami,
And there's just a few Colombians in Miami.
yeah, just a little few small Colombian pocket who like overrated pretty boys, and then he'll come over here. And if he can make waves, those are the guys you need. So I think if you get Suarez, this guy, obviously, you're going to have to wait till the dying years, 38, 39 maybe for Messi.
40.
But yeah, so if you can get Suarez and a James Rodriguez going, that's going to be a good Miami product.
Yeah, this is the other thing, is that apparently he's talked to Messi too about coming to Miami. I call you-know-what on that one, because there's no way that Messi is coming over here. Messi will never play Major League Soccer.
Nah, I don't think so.
He'll never play
I don't
Major
think
League
so.
Soccer.
I think he'll retire
Not ever. You
he'll
can
retire
offer him.
Yeah.
You can offer him what they offered Christian Bale to be in Batman versus Superman. $60 million. No.
No, maybe.
No.
You might get him for 1 year when he's 40.
Messi is not ever going to play in Major League Soccer.
If you pay him 60, okay, let's go by Jeremy's crazy scenario where he said 60 million. Nobody would turn down 60 million at 40 for 1 year.
Yeah, because he needs the money.
Doesn't
He
matter.
needs the money.
Dude, I don't care. If
He needs the money.
If you got money,
Bro, he's not coming to Major League Soccer
So
ever.
billionaires, they always want the money too. Like,
No, but I'm saying, do you think when he stops playing, he's going to stop making money?
no, of course not. No,
Like,
he'll be a Barcelona ambassador for years. Just
All
flying
due respect
around,
to MLS, this guy,
probably never going.
too good for MLS.
Yeah, even at 40, probably never.
Even
going.
at 40. And that's not to say that he would be a marketing superstar for Major League Soccer, obviously, but I just don't see Messi having that mindset that says, hey, I'm going to go play in the United States.
No.
He's going to retire at Barcelona, and that's going to be it.
Yeah, he'll probably. No, I'm telling you, he's going to play till he's 38.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Okay,
no,
Gino
he might play a year in Argentina.
Gino wants us to move on to the stuff that we really wanted to talk about today, which relates to Barcelona. Emotional responses about this. The new kit. The new Barcelona kit.
Why is PK's face so worried there?
Because he doesn't like the jersey.
He's an idiot. No.
If you like this jersey, never mind. If you don't like this jersey,
Don't curse.
tell us in the comments. Tell us in the comments.
Buddy.
No, tell us what you like anyways. Do you like, would you drop $100 on this jersey? Or would you drop $100 on a Croatia jersey?
First of all, they're more like $125, which
true.
is ridiculous.
You get it on sale, it's
okay,
$100.
Soccer jerseys are the worst jerseys. They're literally a T-shirt, a dry fit T-shirt with a heat pressed sting on for $125. But you know what? That being said, this jersey's absolute fire. All right, flame on, buddy. Fantastic Four style. Let's go. Flame on. Boom. Give me one. It's Croatia with branding. No? Nobody laughing? Just everybody looking disappointed, huh? All right.
Crickets.
John says Barcelona's kit is a disgrace.
It's Croatia's
Do we
kit.
have the other kit,
The
Maria?
Ipswich.
The Ipswich Town kit. Ipswich unveiled their away kit. This is a better Barcelona kit than the one that Barcelona unveiled.
Hey man, Vegas is a great town. I'm okay with that.
Like,
Let's go.
forget forget the sponsor.
Vegas is
but look
a great
at the
town, let me
design
tell you.
of the kit. This is a better Barcelona kit than Barcelona's kit. Obviously there's, sponsor issue, Adidas. I mean, that's
Yeah,
the
but
thing.
I mean, it's-
but the design of it, I like that
Hold on,
design.
come this way so they can see them. Or I'm in the middle. Go that way.
This
There
way.
you go. Boom, right there. All right.
Which one are you dropping 125 beans on?
Everybody's gonna pick Barcelona because
Ellie?
it's Barcelona.
Ellie?
Everybody's gonna pick Barcelona because it's
Always gonna
Barcelona.
pick Barcelona.
Yeah, I mean, Ipswich Town is. That's
And that is what Barcelona are counting on. That no
course.
matter what they vomit out from their jersey design center,
look.
this is going to be, people are going to pay money for
We
this.
had this talk. Do not get started on the ethics of soccer jerseys. Why do we need a new one every year?
No, I don't disagree.
Why do we exactly? Why do we need one every year?
I do not disagree. You do
Yeah.
not need a soccer jersey every
don't.
year. There are people
See,
that
look,
collect
it's
them, so-
growing on me. See, we also had this conversation.
You know what's
It's
also
like a
growing on you?
psychological
Mold,
thing. Yeah,
okay?
sure. But look, this is a psychological thing.
That's why you shower every day.
2 months from now, Jeremy might come back and be like, "Oh no, I kind of like it."
No.
You know, it's just they grow on you. They're
I'll
like a fungus.
buy this before I'll buy that. And I am not a supporter of Ipswich Town by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah.
I made a list this
just
afternoon of the kits. Where's my list? Here it is. Hang on. I made a list of the good kits and the bad kits. Okay,
Oh.
there are all kinds of great kits out there.
listen.
This is the good. These are the good list. This is the bad list. Okay, so look at this.
There's Ajax away, huh?
Ajax's away kit.
Yeah, that's all right.
I absolutely love that.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah.
It's by the same. It's Adidas.
Flames.
It's the same as the Ipswich Town kit. It's just in a different color and a different color scheme. I like what
So
Ajax are doing.
Adidas is getting lazy.
We're going to see this in the Champions League.
No, see, I don't like this.
This Brazil Copa America kit, love it. I love it.
No.
The white and the blue, absolutely love that kit.
First of
well
all-
done.
first
Well
of all-
done. And they did the yellow as well, which is
No, the thing, I can't get behind the collar jersey.
there you go.
The collar jersey. Are we
you
playing
go.
golf? Is this a golf thing? It's so hot. It's so
There
hot
you
for
go.
collar jersey. Okay, this was also a controversial jersey at first. I love this jersey. I'm a pink guy. I have a lot of pink things, and
You wore a salmon jacket to the anniversary
yeah,
party.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I wore the same jacket to my uncle's wedding.
Yeah.
It was flames.
Yeah.
But
There we go.
there's something about that pink line. I know a lot of people who didn't like the pink line at first. Now, fungus style, growing.
A lot of
Flames.
people don't like the fact they got rid of the
Flames.
striping
Yeah.
with Juve. That's part of the problem.
tradition.
And so I can understand the breaking of tradition, and that's one of the reasons why I don't like the Barcelona kit is that the striping is part of that's part of the team. That's part of who Barcelona are. It's like if AC Milan came out with a kit that was horizontal stripes, people would go nuts.
They're gonna win the treble.
They'd be
or
riding
something.
in the streets.
They're gonna win a double in that jersey, and everybody's saying the best jersey.
No.
Okay, the thing I don't like about we don't have the picture up, but in the Juve jersey, right? It's this beautiful half and half with the pink thing. How's it going? And then the back, just like you can't see in the picture, but the back is just a big black box. That's because all these jerseys are straight out of the box. They do the heat press and they sell it to you for, 4,000% markup.
Right.
Whatever. That's another thing. Now this one looks like every other Real Madrid jersey ever.
No, it has the gold.
Who gives a crap?
The Real Madrid Dragon,
I have
the
this
black
same
Dragon jersey
That
was
one's
amazing.
cool.
That one was
that
very cool.
That was like a third kit like 4 years ago.
I went to Madrid to try to
Amazing.
get that jersey
Yeah.
and could not.
Couldn't do it?
It was
Dude,
sold
that
out,
thing
bro.
was so
that thing was
BA, all
that
right?
thing was awesome.
That thing was amazing.
Manchester United, I don't mind this kit.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite United kit, but it's not bad. I like what they've done with the badge.
I like it
Having
better
it
than the
kinda-
one that had like the line, like it was like kind of like a fading line thing. Remember, it was like 2 years ago.
Portugal had that too, and I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Manchester United did the checker box too a number of years ago.
Yeah.
They did the red checker box, which I thought
The
wasn't
one
too
that they
bad.
had that I liked was the pink one last year.
Borussia Dortmund.
Same thing all the time. Okay.
This here, you know who's got a really nice kit coming? Roma. Roma's
it
kit
looks the
is
same as
real.
all the other kits.
The way that they did the collar and the banding on the
Yeah,
arm,
whatever, I guess.
beautiful. And the neck is nice and loose,
Ooh, see, this is
right?
the same.
Right? Unlike Barcelona's kit.
Is there
Or
really somebody out
less
there who's
choking.
buying every single one of these? They're
Less
all the
choking.
same.
Less choking.
Yeah, I get it. How's it going?
Liverpool, the European champions.
Yeah, it's the same as all the other ones I've seen.
It's not. It's a little bit different. They've got
And the
they've got
gold-
this
the
thing at
gold
the
New
top,
Balance.
which is
The stripes too.
well, yeah. This part, I mean, Liverpool have had that before, but this leveling off at the top is really nice. This jacket, by the way.
The jacket's pretty fire.
Straight fire.
I'd buy the jacket.
No, that's a good one.
We didn't have the Roma one.
No, sorry.
We didn't have the Roma one.
Nah, that's fine. It was overrated anyway. It's the same thing. It's like Crimson. It's like Roma here.
Okay, so the comments have been flying in. Okay, Juventus jersey is fire. I don't care what anyone thinks.
I might buy one.
I have Real Madrid's Black Dragon jersey. Rafa.
I'll buy it from you right now. Name your price. Name your price. I'll throw in
alright.
Jeremy.
Look at
All right, let's go. All right.
and plenty more
Yeah,
money
exactly.
is going to need for that. If Barca win the Champions League next season, no one will remember anything about any jersey.
Exactly.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling the new Brazil jersey. I'm not buying it.
Okay, it's the collar. I'm not a collared guy. This is a sport. We're running around. Why? Too hot. I already feel.
No matter what, someone is always going to find a reason to not like a jersey.
Also,
Oh, okay.
yes,
Thanks,
yeah.
Gino.
Yeah.
That's Gino's ghost account.
Yeah.
Real Madrid jersey is, yeah. Ajax away kit, fire threads, yeah. Brazil kit, modern vintage look. That's what I like. I like the modern vintage.
That is an oxymoronic thing.
But it's,
I guess if you have to describe it.
see, the new Juve jersey is blah.
I mean, I understand, but I
Juve's
like the
ugly.
Chapo, I'll fight you right now. Come
Yep.
into the studio.
It looks like a marine signal
flag.
flag.
It's a pretty good burn.
That's
Oh,
a
it's
good
Daniel
one.
Danny.
That's a good
Oh,
one.
Danny,
Franco.
crazy.
Yeah.
Love
Love the
the-
Brazil. Alejandro
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
like 90s Croatian jersey. Yeah. Croatia Lona, right? That's what
That
we
was
saw
a good
there?
one.
That was a good
Yeah,
burn.
that was a good one.
Good burn. Club America's new kits are nicer than Barcelona's, yeah. I saw some fantastic kits this afternoon just peeking up
The
and
money
researching
machine,
that.
man. It's revving up.
I will not talk bad about Barcelona. Don't kick me
out.
out.
You know what kid is also interesting? Speaking with the Juve, their training jersey. It's like an acid tie-dye thing. It looks like it's for sale at Urban Outfitters.
But
it
that's
looks nice.
that's a
training kit.
But it's environmentally friendly too.
Oh, is it like one of those
It's
made of plastic
environmentally
deals?
friendly ones, yeah.
Oh, now I want it even
did
more.
something there.
That's fine. We'll fix you up right here.
I did something there.
We're getting the goodbye waves. So
Yeah, we're getting the
whenever
goodbye
you're ready.
waves there. So I love the jersey chat. It's great.
We need to
the
do
top
this
10.
again.
We should do our top 10 jerseys.
I can't pronounce his name. Just Google black third kit Real Madrid. It's from like 4 years ago. They had it in FIFA 16. It was amazing.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, thanks very much for joining us. Thanks very much for being part of the conversation. Obviously, the kit thing is something we're going to have to continue because people love their kits and pictures of kits and stuff like that. Gabby Amato, don't forget tomorrow, 12 Eastern Time, noon Eastern Time for Sports Burst. She'll have that as we take an early look at the day's news. And then Post to Post tomorrow at 5:30 with George DiMattelis and Eric Krakauer. They'll take you through the rest of the day's news and give you some emoji stuff. So, and don't forget the Toulon tournament continues here on beIN Sports all week long. Hey, thanks for joining us for this edition of Post to Post. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Bye for now.
Ciao.